Hey YouTube, what is up? I'm back in Kourou. I want to do some photography, but I really have no idea where or what I want to photograph, so I think I will just grab my Fuji, maybe the GoPro, put the GoPro on top and just walk around and do some photography because I don't know, I just want to do some photos. Philip arrives in a few minutes. He'll pick me up and yeah, let's go. Let's start with the voiceover. Thanks to all who subscribed and watched my videos. I really appreciate that. So, okay, let's start with the video. Today we photograph an old marketplace in the old town of Kourou. First thing that I noticed was the palm tree on the right side, and I always take pictures of the leaves of the palm trees. I like the sun behind and I like this dreamy vibe look. It's good for a photo set, and on this one I especially like the texture and the sprinkles on the leaves. A little bit further you find this soccer field, so I tried to lay up these soccer fields as layers inside of the image. Good just to have the photo, nothing special. I also tried another one. I just tried to crop a little bit more in. The problem with that one is that you have this soccer fields now just as bars inside of the layer, and they don't point towards inside of the photo, so they just come from left to right, and that is not really interesting. That is, in my opinion, that is an interesting photo. These photos is what I'm looking for. I want to capture the whole scene. You see the soccer field and the fence on the left side creating a little bit of a leading line. It's kind of cool. Here I just made a little snapshot from the broken car itself. That one for me is an interesting photo. It works because the frame is completely filled. On the left side you have the trees, and on the right side you have the stadium or the building or what it is. So you have a little bit of a balance inside of the photo. The foreground is the broken car and the background is the soccer field. So that photo works for me also because the sky is completely filled. You have some interesting clouds going on. That's kind of cool, like that one. The other one, I did the second one. It's an interesting photo, but for me, in my opinion, it's too easy to read. Also on that photo, I would do the crop a little bit more different for the next time. I would crop it in 1 by 1 because on the top right, the empty corner is something that I don't like. I think it's it's boring. There is nothing going on, so I would definitely crop that. But then it's I don't know. I don't like that photo actually. So and then we decided to go to the beach, because normally on the beach you always have something nice to see. So we started at this old hotel. I was already on that location a few days before. Took exactly the same photo. I just took the photo again because I really like it. What I do not like on this photo is how the palm trees cut the image. Here on the rocks you see me pointing to the Tour Dreyfus, to the tower, and on the right side you see the the silhouette of the people. I really like that one. And on the left side you have the tower, so you have 2 points of interest, palm trees filling up the space in between, and that's also kind of cool. Yeah, and the next one, I don't know what to say to that photo. I thought on the bottom the paddle together with the ocean and the horizon pairs up nicely, but I don't know. This one is also nothing special. I tried to create a foreground with the wood and the tower in the background. It's still a little bit boring in my opinion. And on the last photo of the day, I tried to use the beach and the different lines of the rocks pointing towards the hotel inside of the frame. It does work, but not as good as I imagine myself. Look at that picture. If you post that on Instagram, that's a burner. That's a burner. I can tell you that. How cool is that? I mean, when you look at the date, it's 1956. The lighting on the guys. I mean, when you look at that, it's great. Anyway, though, so that was the first shooting session back in Kourou. I never shooted at the marketplace. It was a new location. I also didn't know what I have to expect, but I did end up with one photo that I really like. It's the photo with the soccer goal on the left side, the fence, and the broken car, just because it's a typical picture here for Kourou. I want to do a photo book later down the road of all my pictures that I've done here in Kourou so far, and pictures like that really fit into that kind of project. That's it. All the rest for me is not really that much interesting, but I'm still glad to have it. Most importantly, it was a great day again. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like. That is probably the hardest part ever. How do you finish your videos? How do you do that? I don't know. And just leave. See you next time.